I'm Hal O'Neill.
I'm Cynthia O'Neill.
We've been here at Southcliff for 22 years.
About 5 years ago, I got started with English as a second language through a ministry fair. And my first night that I went in there, I was just amazed by the different cultures, different religions that were there. And it just warmed my heart to see all these people here wanting to learn English or doing citizenship. And you know, all of them wanted to have some friends and be loved.
When I first started at the World Friends Cafe ministry, at that point it was more of a men's Bible study and a women's Bible study. And it was predominantly Muslim men that would meet on Tuesday nights at that point. And so that's where I got started. It was amazing when I got to know many of these Muslim men and their backgrounds and the sacrifices they made to get over to this country. Many of them fought alongside the American forces in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and to hear some of their stories and testimonies, it was really incredible. And I many times I told them how much I admired their sacrifices on behalf of the United States, and so I felt that was my first feeling that I really wanted to get more involved in this type of ministry and get to know them, their families, and to really develop a relationship with them.
For me, a barrier or an obstacle I had to overcome was I am a planner, and I have my day planned and I know how it's going to go. And for this past year, I've just had to let some stuff go and say, nope, I'm here to be a servant and to help. And their situation is more crucial than me doing whatever I had planned.
While you think it's a sacrifice when you start in this process, it becomes something you look forward to. And you look forward to seeing and spending time with them. And you fall in love with their family. We have a family that just recently we've gotten to know and spent a lot of time with them. And they may be moving in the next few months. And it really is something that I'm really going to miss them. I would not have expected it in getting involved in this ministry. How you have developed such a close bond with them. I'm not somebody who hugs. And that is one thing, my brothers, they will come up and hug you. And, you know, and hug you many times before they actually say goodbye to you. And now I find myself doing it. So it's little things like that that change you, and you realize, wow, we really can learn so much from them.
I have always wanted to go on a mission trip. And growing up, that just wasn't part of my church experience in my small town. So finally, I guess my kids were in college and I felt like I had the time. And Hong Kong came up, and I decided that that would be a beautiful place to go and visit. And we did a lot of different things over there, from passing out Bibles to tourists, to visiting some college ministries, to a ministry called Shanti, which helps people from Nepal and Pakistan get resettled in the Hong Kong area. And from that, again, you learn how to love people, to be a servant, to be open to God's calling.
I would encourage everyone to take a leap of faith, to make a time commitment in any of the ministries that our church is taking a part of. And I can guarantee you it is going to be an experience that will bless you. It has so blessed Cynthia and myself. I would encourage everyone to consider that and to get in the game, as we are called as Christians to invest our time, to be salt and light, to our brothers and sisters, whether they be in the refugees or our international friends across the street, whether they're the homeless in Fort Worth, whether they're involved in our various mission partners around the United States, around the world. There is a wealth of opportunities that we can do in this church.